What's up, you guys? So I'm making this video mostly for me, just so I could verbalize my thought process on this. I haven't been sticking to my rules lately, and I haven't been disciplined, and I don't deserve to be a profitable trader if I can't be disciplined enough to stick to my rules, which my rules are in place to protect my profits. Now, the rules that I haven't been sticking to is, number one, having a set stop loss when I trade on my phone. And then number two is not entering a trade again after I make money on it. Now, for the first one of not having a set stop loss when I trade on my phone, the reason for that is because I don't know what my money risk is going to be when I do trade on my phone. And I usually only trade on my phone at the gym. Now, I know what you're going to say. Okay, well, Jonathan, just don't trade on your phone at the gym. I know. I understand that. However, coming after, trading my phone at the gym and then coming back and looking at the charts, while I'm at the gym, I know, like, okay, maybe I should set my risk right here to this obvious, at least to me, to this obvious risk point. But the reason why I don't do that is because I don't know what my money risk is going to be. Now, what I've realized is that I end up losing more going in and out of the trade than I would have if I just would have set that actual risk. Now, for the second one, why do I enter a trade again after I make money on it? I don't know, greed, FOMO, things of that sort, not being disciplined. I'm negative 20 on the week. It's Wednesday. If I would have followed my rules this week, I would be positive 70. Now, I know to others that may not be a lot, but, in the future, I could be positive $1,700 on the week on a Wednesday rather than negative $2,000 if I just followed my rules. Now, I don't have a problem with stock selection. I don't have a problem with entering a trade. I don't have a problem, taking my profits. I don't have a problem, where I just let my losers run instead of cutting losses quickly. Now, those things are good. Those things are really good. The only problem that I'm having trouble with is just sticking to my rules of, again, like I said, not entering a stock again after I make money on it, and then having like a set risk when I trade on my phone. Because that happened twice. That happened earlier this week and that happened last week. But last week was a different month. But that just goes to show that, I know what I'm doing. The only person that's getting in the way of me becoming successful and me being consistently profitable with trading is me. It's my own psychology. And that's very frustrating. It's very frustrating when, you have this self-belief like, hey, you really believe you can do this, right? You obviously don't have a problem with, X, Y, and Z. But still, at the end of the day, you're the one that's getting in your own way. You're the only one that's sabotaging yourself from being successful. So when I was just really fed up today. And I was like, okay, I made mistakes last week. I made mistakes this week. And these are the mistakes. Let me go ahead and go back on my data sheet to see, if I would have stuck to my rules, where would I be this week? Where would I be right now on Wednesday? And yeah, I came out saying like, oh yeah, I would have been positive $70 instead of negative 20. And I was just like, okay, maybe I'm really hoping that this is it for me, at least for the next, 4-6 weeks, to where I just stick to my rules and I could not necessarily be consistently profitable, but have more green days than not. So I just had to come on here and say, this is the reason why sticking to your trading rules is important for you, Jonathan, because these trading rules are in place to protect your profits. You know what you're doing. The only person that's sabotaging your trading success is you by not sticking to your fucking rules. So stick to your rules so you can become successful like you really believe you can.